This season, Sequester has partnered with We have a line to raise awareness of a deadly disease, addiction. Almost 21 million Americans have at least one addiction, yet only 10% of them receive treatment. It is a highly dangerous invisible disease, and since quarantine, numbers have increased dramatically. If you or someone you know has been killed by, hurt, or is suffering from addiction, please check out the links and information in the description of this video. Previously on Sequester, Muna returned to the game after a huge blindside.
Literally my heart stops and drops and literally rolls. I am nervous, I'm anxious, and we literally just had a big fight the round before, and so I'm really not expecting anything nice with this interaction.
The twist gave the players a stage to explain to the jury what they've accomplished, while also targeting 2 people for elimination.
I came back from the battle match with a fire. I wanted to play a hard, intense game, and I wanted to go for people that I don't think I can beat in the end.
The jury crowned Billy the victor, and her targets, Jacob and Marcelo, had to turn on each other to survive.
It's time. Take Jacob out at this point, Lo. Take him out.
Take me out.
Take him out.
The person has already said that they were going to choose me for a battle match.
In the end, Jacob was eliminated, and instead of exposing votes, immediately dragged Marcelo into the battle and came out on top.
Tonight, we start our episode with Jacob visiting Luxury Row for the final time. After this, it no longer exists in the game. He has a 1 out of 3 shot at winning an advantage. Currently, Muna and Josh both have LOSs, and this is the last elimination they are eligible to use them for the vote or battle selection. Let's see if luck is on Jacob's side, in Luxury Row.
So this is the last Luxury Row of the game. We're in final 6. And I'm trying to come up with any positive thinking. I've been, flirting with Sequester bot off and on, so hopefully they're putting something nice in my stocking. Anything I can do to get something in this game. Because literally at this point, we've seen my track record with the drama and with the moves and with everything. So your boy definitely needs something, and he definitely needs to be hooked up right now. I'm feeling a deep desire for the second box. Oh my goodness, $2,500? What? This is amazing. Nothing.
I really didn't care who was gonna come through the doors, because I knew that I had numbers on my side with the people that were still left in the house. At this point in time, I just wanted them 2 to get split up.
I'm praying Jacob comes back, because I think Jacob needs me, and I think he's gonna bring me to the end.
I'm hoping the outcome is Marcelo comes back and he's ready to play this game. I feel like this was the pinnacle moment, because I knew Marcelo and Jacob were a close pair. I knew they had a relationship beyond this game, and I knew if he was to come back, he would work with me. And he'd work with me all the way to the end.
And he's back in the game, folks. Yo, this is super dope. Final freaking 6. Like I said when I left, I have a tremendous amount of love and respect for all of y'all here. I'm excited to get this going, all right?
Jacob is completely an enigma to me. On one hand, he's getting in fights with basically everyone who he's supposed to be aligned with, and then they're leaving the game. Should be a good thing, but then at the same time, everybody thinks he's this huge threat. So either there's something I'm not seeing, or I should be really worried about this guy.
Do you whip that ass? Yeah. At this point, I'm irritated because I feel like Jacob is playing a game that I just don't respect, and to be honest with you, I just don't want to play this game with him anymore. And at that point, I was just over it.
Are you the player or the pawn? Your judgment might be wrong, but if you want to get to the finale, it's time to prove why you belong.
The players have come a long way to reach this point of the game, and each of them have unique stories. Muna, the spoken word poet from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
All I'm gonna say right now is I came here for a mission, and that is to represent and to show that Muslim women, hijab wearing women, can not only be here, but fucking play this game.
Natalie, the tax specialist, also from Minneapolis.
I was at the bottom in the beginning of the game, and now it's my time to shine. I need to put myself out there. I need to make sure that the jury knows that I actually made moves in this game.
Jacob, the social media manager from Austin, Texas.
I came into this game, honestly, to do whatever I can to get to the final two, even if that has fractured relationships. I had to do what I had to do.
Josh, the bartender from Alexandria, Virginia.
I came into this house, I didn't know anybody. From the moment that I got exiled, I didn't panic, and I tried to set myself up to be successful in the event that I came back.
Billy CEO, the music artist from Atlanta.
I haven't went into one battle match. There's a reason I didn't go into one battle match. This is one of the best game moves of the game.
And Spencer, the sales rep from Charlotte, North Carolina.
This is it. This is it. They're not going to be, they are too scared, but this is my competition to win. This is my game to win, and I am not here for anybody's coronation.
It's time to put everything on the table. An important question at this stage is, who are you playing for? Are you the pawn, or are you playing for yourself? I'm going to challenge the players to expose their endgame allegiances, and see how this information impacts the next 2 rounds. There are only 2 more votes until we reach the final 4 stage of this game.
This twist is called Karmic Ladder. Each player has a cylinder tube and a small pail they will use to transfer sand. As quickly as they can, they will race to fill up other players' tubes who they want to protect in the game. They are not allowed to fill their own tube. Once a player's tube is filled to the green line, they must step out of the competition, which means they can no longer help anyone else still in need. The players will need to strategically work together if they want to come out on top. The first 3 to have their tubes filled are safe and going to the final 5. 3 players will be up for elimination, and can only choose from each other to battle against to try and stay.
Let's see if what you give truly is what you will receive.
We need to do you, me, and Natalie. Do me and Natalie.
So when I saw this challenge, my thought process went immediately to tell Spencer and tell Natalie to just swap out each other. So Natalie does me and Spencer, Spencer does me and Natalie, I do Spencer and Natalie. And I feel like at all times, someone will always be filling up your container, and then hopefully us 3 will be safe.
My strategy at this point is to fill up Muna and Josh's tube. At the same time, giving Spencer a little bit so everyone can see, hey, Billy is working with me.
We'll get you next. We'll get you next.
I really trust Billy. She's been the person who has been the closest to me throughout this entire game, and I think that I should just fill up her tube, she should just fill up my tube, and that should be that.
I got you too.
I have 2 goals heading into this. 1 is to make sure that I'm safe, and number 2 is to make sure that Muna is not safe. I need her out, and I need her out immediately. My strategy is every time I go and grab a bucket, I say to somebody else, hey, I'll trade you 1 bucket for 1 bucket.
Jake, I'll trade you 1 for 1.
So that way when I go back, every single time, I'm guaranteeing that somebody's putting sand in my tube every time. But when I'm pouring sand into their tube, I'm pouring half out every time.
Yes. You got this, Billy. Come on. Keep it up, Billy.
I did see how this round Spencer was filling up Billy's just because he said he had to, and I think a little bit was due to he didn't want Muna's to be filled up by Billy's, and because I think him and Billy have a relationship.
Get me. Jacob, I got you next. Right?
Shit!
Let's go.
Muna, let me get me some, please.
It became very clear that nobody is gonna save your girl, okay? So at that point, I realized this is a moment to gain information, to gain who is working with who, because everything at this point, everybody's showing their cards. Who can I go to work with once I'm up for elimination? I use that as a pinpoint to see my way to the final four.
Excuse me.
Muna, I'll trade you on, Muna.
I don't feel like I have a lot of control. I don't have a lot of friends, and this is a challenge that you actually need people to help you out, and I don't think I have enough on my side. My goal is to make sure that Spencer and Josh are vulnerable because I think that they're my best chance to stay in this game if they're available to be voted out.
Shit. So I'm trying my hardest to get as much buckets, get my buckets filled so I can get these tubes filled and make sure my people have safety. But here's the thing. I look over and my tube is like almost fucking full and we just started the game.
That's all right, Jake.
Natalie, I'll trade you 1 for 1 right now. Deal?
I need...
Josh, I got you.
Josh wanted me to fill his pull-up 1 for 1, and I didn't really want to do that. So I went to his pull. Luckily, everyone was filling Josh's pull-up. And I just used that as an excuse, like, oh, there was a line, I couldn't get to you. Okay.
I got you again. Let's go.
I'm thinking that Josh knows that I don't want to protect him. I think he saw me turn away from his pull after I said I would fill it.
Spencer, 1 for 1. Tell me off. Oh, no? Okay. Billy, hit me, please. I got you. Billy, you get me right now. I get you.
Yeah, at this point I'm nervous because I look over and you have Jacob, Spencer, Josh, mine, almost to the top of the tube, and I'm sitting here like, fuck, Muna doesn't have that much. I don't know how I'm going to be able to get her sand quick enough.
Let's go, Nat. Come on, pick it up, Natalie. Come on, you got this.
Come on, Natalie. Natalie, fill me up. I'll get you.
Spencer, help me out.
Yeah, right here. You fill me up. I'll get you right here. I'm good.
Spencer.
It's official. Billy, Spencer, and Josh are safe and moving on to the final 5. The vote will be between Muna, Jacob, and Natalie. Whoever gets voted out can only choose between the other 2 to battle against.
I'm already voting Natalie.
You are?
Yeah.
You done? Okay.
I'm like, listen, I'm voting Natalie. I'll vote Natalie or Jacob. I don't give a damn. I'll vote them too. In a heartbeat.
It's Muna, I love her, but she's gonna beat everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, you two? Can we talk?
Yeah.
Muna needs to go. She's the biggest threat to win this game at this point in time, and we are not going to beat her at the end. None of us.
Where's your head at?
Muna has an LOS. So one of us is going in. We have to vote her initially to flush it because she's going to play it, and then we just have to pick her for battle back.
I feel screwed at this moment because I do know that Muna has an LOS. I'm honestly just getting ready for the worst case scenario. It's a chance I'm going in. It's a very high chance I'm going in. So just get ready for it.
What are you thinking?
I am confused. I don't know what to do right now. Between the 3 of you, because I don't know. I don't know.
You don't?
I don't know. Between you, Jacob, and Natalie, you guys are 3 strong players in this game, and it's not an easy decision to make one way or another.
Between Natalie and Jacob, which one of them doesn't pick you?
That's the question. That's the question. I'm gonna go talk to them right now.
That's what it boils down to.
Muna will win this game if she gets to the end. I know we love Muna, but she will win this game if she gets to the end.
I know.
Okay? This is the time where that proved it out there. We need to be playing our games. We need to be playing our games here.
I can't fold on her right now. You already know that. I can't.
Yeah.
What if she has an LOS? It's probably gonna be me anyway. Just vote her and flush it.
We're all like, I think this is the time we get rid of Muna. Billy's a little bit hesitant towards it, but ultimately it really doesn't matter. Muna is going in no matter what.
I filled all of your guys' cups. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Good work.
I was going to yours too.
Before I almost threw up.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I believe
Joe.
you put mine over the top.
I did, and I was going for yours. You had a line. You had a line of people that were going for you, and I had to wait.
Yeah. I was literally.
Yeah.
Jacob, can you talk?
Yeah.
The previous round, me and Muna did not speak at all. This round we did. I think Muna was in emergency mode where she knew that she had to play the LOS for elimination, but she knew that she would get chosen for battle match.
I'm in a place right now where I heard you, and like literally this is outside of game. And that's all I'm gonna tell you, I hear you. And now talking game, if it's me, and I'm gonna also be looking for the LOSs, if it's me, I'm not gonna pull you. Because one thing I do respect is this game. And I hope you respect it too.
Yeah.
And I'm here for whichever one of us is the best, because we're in this situation. And so if I'm out there, I hope you can do the same for me.
Yeah. I love you, Muna. No love has been lost in the entire game, okay?
Muna's playing phenomenal. I need to make a case to Billy that she needs to vote Muna out, and this is her chance. I'm not gonna sit here quietly and just let them all decide on their own what they should do. I wanna have at least a word in, and that is so important to me to make a pitch.
The jury loves her. You see the way they clap when she talks. You see the way they look when she talks.
Spencer leads the conversation like he does most conversations. I let this man drive himself right into the ground because that's typically what he does. But this time he actually made a little sense.
She's gonna out-talk any one of us if she gets to the final four.
Billy, what's going through your head right now?
Be real with us. Be real with us. I'm being as real with you as I can be.
I mean, I know y'all probably feel the same way about me. This whole game, I've been literally loyal to, I haven't been loyal to you, obviously. I threw a vote on you, but after that, I was loyal with you. Y'all two boys, I have. If it right now was the round where I have to throw a vote on people, the only 3 people in this house I have not voted for is you, and Muna.
Right.
If she sits by any of us, she is going to win. In my mind, I don't believe that. I personally believe that it will be a battle between us, and if we were to both be sitting at number 2, we are the strongest 2 players to be sitting at number 2, and we both have a shot at winning. Yeah, she might have a little bit more votes leaning towards her, but I feel like power of persuasion, I could persuade people to also vote for me as well. So for them, yes. If y'all were sitting next to Muna, absolutely, she's gonna sweep y'all. She's gonna dog walk y'all.
Look, us 3 are safe here, okay? Look, I'm not letting you go anywhere at Final 5, okay? I'm not doing it,
Okay.
okay? I don't know how Josh feels, but I can only speak
How do
for
you feel,
myself.
Josh?
Oh, you're not going anywhere.
I get it. I know.
You're not going anywhere.
I got it. Damn, bro.
I love Muna.
But like, this isn't a mini.
They're trying to push me against you, bro.
Huh?
They're trying to push me against you.
It's okay. Vote for me.
What?
With this LOS, I felt like her voting for me would show to the others that she had a loyalty elsewhere. Vote for me.
Are you sure?
I have the LOS.
You promise me.
I promise. Vote for me, okay?
They're trying to get you.
I know, just vote for me. It's okay.
Are you sure? Why?
Because Billy, you're in a tough spot. If you are aligned with me and I get out, then they're gonna try to get you out.
All right.
I struggle with the sense of emotion versus logic always, but at the end of the day, I know everything I do, I play with my heart. And that is something I'm truly, truly not sorry for. Billy has showed her loyalty to me throughout this whole game. And, you know, for me, it was either I get to the end with Billy or Billy gets to the end.
And you come back yelling and screaming at me. Don't cry. Oh, I can't cry right now. I can cry when it hurts.
When I get your vote, I'm gonna play with your vote. Okay, cry.
Do y'all know what y'all doing?
Yeah, come here.
We're voting for Muna. We're voting for Muna.
Okay, perfect.
It's done.
She has an LOS.
She does?
Okay, then whoever gets, then if she plays it on the elimination, then whoever gets the next highest votes needs to pick her.
Okay, perfect.
Whether it's you or Natalie.
Perfect.
I don't know, but it needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
I love Muna to death. She's a sweetheart, but we all lose to her.
1000%.
Everyone knows that Muna is a threat, so everyone is willing to vote that way. And I've told everyone, hey, she has an LOS. Let's just get her to use it for elimination, and then whoever gets chosen for elimination can battle her back.
Bet.
We've all got.
Let me talk to you for 1 more second, Spencer. Let's vote for Jacob. I have an LOS. Jacob pops in and tells us that Muna has an LOS. So immediately I'm like, we need to have votes on Jacob as well. Because if Muna plays it and she votes for Natalie, then Natalie's gonna be the one that's sent into the battle match. And I need Natalie safe tonight because I think Natalie is now my best bet to win in a final 2. So we vote for Jacob. Muna burns her fucking LOS. Jacob gets the votes, he goes in. He tries to call Natalie, I put it on her. Muna goes in.
I still think it's Muna.
I go back inside the room with Spencer and Josh, and I see them two huddled up, talking to each other all silently and doing their thing. And I'm like, the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck are they plotting? So them two either is plotting against me, somebody's lying. Somebody is not being true. Somebody is doing something and I'm not a part of it. I just disregard it and make it seem like I didn't see what the fuck was going on at that moment because I didn't want to get in my head and be paranoid. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
We gotta make, cause I'm gonna look like shit. I'm gonna look like shit. On this thing right here, I'm gonna look like shit.
You need to look like a strong player.
I get it. So y'all saying,
I'm gonna look like shit too, but I can understand your position better, you know?
if I do this, that means I show loyalty to y'all.
Yeah.
That means I show.
Billy, I wouldn't dare drag you in a Final Four.
They told me they're not gonna drag me, but y'all know this is a game. They're gonna do what's best for them. $2,500 is on the line, and some people, like I said, do some strange things for some change. So we'll see where that goes.
Come here. This is tough.
Listen, Sequester bot, she's lying.
This is tough, Billy. This is where the game gets real.
I know.
This is where the game gets real.
I was upstairs, like literally in my head. I'm like,
Try to get you to vote me.
No, she actually hasn't.
Even if you're coming for me, Natalie, I do want a woman to win. And that is between you and Billy.
She tried to get me. She's trying to get me to drag you.
Oh, fuck, that sucks.
Can we continue?
Yeah.
Originally, I was looking around trying to make a facade that I didn't have an LOS. I was trying to find an LOS, yada, yada, yada. However, I realized midpoint, Billy came to me and she says, you know, that the vote's gonna be on me. And at that point, I wasn't gonna hide that I had an LOS, because the truth is I did have an LOS. I'm gonna be honest with you, just vote for me, because
I
vote for me. I have the LOS and I have what Jacob has, which is basically, if I get chosen, I get to pick somebody. So I'm gonna pick whoever the other person is. Even though I didn't get anything, I had the information of Luxury Row. And what I was gonna do was use that as a bluff tactic for them to believe that I actually had this, in a way for them to think, no, I can't let Muna have another thing on her resume, therefore I must pick the other person, and they exclude me out of this. But the situation is, if it's Jacob who's out, I have to choose you. Because he chooses me and I get to choose some replacement, and it has to be you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I was fighting to the very end, and I believe that having this bluff of having this ticket at Luxury Row was something that I knew Spencer was gonna believe, I felt Jacob was gonna believe, and I felt Natalie, because the majority of people left in this game were people who went to Luxury Row.
Luxury Row.
I got Jacob left, I got what Jacob got. So whoever is out, I get to pick another person, I'm choose the other person to vote for me. They knew exactly what it was, and they saw what Jacob had, and I knew they would believe it. Now, it was a matter of whether or not Jacob or Natalie would try to flush it out in a round where this was the last round to play any moves. And that was something I was willing to risk. I was willing to risk to make a bold move. And I have what you had in the battle match. Yeah. And so if it's you and you pick me, I'm gonna pick Natalie.
I'm getting voted in though.
Huh?
I'm getting voted in.
Or whatever, I'm safe. So at this point, I'm not gonna fake it
Okay,
anymore.
Muna, will you vote Natalie?
I will vote Natalie, Jacob.
Will you vote Natalie?
I tried to get her and Billy to throw their votes on Natalie, just because I know Natalie would never pick me for a battle match, and I know that she would pick Muna. But I knew that I was kind of screwed because Billy would not give me confirmation that she was voting Natalie, while Muna did, but I didn't think Muna was actually going to do that. I'm just gonna say vote Natalie, and y'all can discuss it. Y'all don't have to tell me anything. I'm not owed a response right now.
Okay, Luna thinks she's getting the votes, right? She's gonna play her LOS, okay? So if you and I vote for Jacob, Jacob goes in. I have an LOS. If he picks you, I'll toss it to you and save you from going to the battle match, and I'll be forced to pick Muna. That's how we get Muna in there, and that's how I keep you safe.
Her and I haven't worked very closely, but I keep showing her that I need her in this game, and I keep telling her that she needs me. By showing her that I'm willing to use my LOS, it may come in handy near the end game, especially during the Final Four.
Everybody else is voting for Muna, so if you and I vote for Jacob, then Jacob and Muna are the ones that go in tonight, and you're safe. I will toss you my fucking LOS, and you'll be safe. I'll fucking show it to you, dude. Okay.
Everyone's trying to protect me from the battle, and it kind of pisses me off because it just makes me look like a goat to the end, and I feel like I need to battle to prove myself. So I don't really want Josh to play his LOS on me, but at the same time, maybe it's better for my game.
Show it to me.
I just haven't seen one yet. I want to see what it looks like.
I'm not gonna pull it out of the sock, but that's it right there. I've had it since week 1.
I could use that and say I had the social capacity to get someone to play an LOS on me, and that might be the right play.
Who do we know for sure is voting for Muna right now, outside of us? Who do we know for sure? We have 45 seconds. Who's voting for Muna? I don't know if Billy is or not. Okay. Do we think Jacob is? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jacob, I think if you vote for Muna, me and her vote for Jacob. Like I said, Muna wastes her LOS. Jacob goes in. He tries to pick her. I play my LOS on her. Jacob and Muna go in. We're fucking solid. So who am I voting? You're voting Muna.
Okay. Voting for her and allowing her to play an LOS for herself, and then maybe even the battle match pass, could be bad news for me, because man, is that a resume building moment right there for her.
I'm voting Jacob.
That's it then. That's it.
Are you okay with this?
Yeah, I'm just thinking of the scenarios. Sorry, I'm just in my head. I'm thinking, okay, Muna has the LOS, she gets the votes, and it's Jacob. Jacob's not gonna pull me, he's gonna pull her, but then she's gonna use her strat advantage, and then I'm gonna get pulled in, and then Josh is gonna play LOS on me, and then Muna's gonna get it pulled in. So by the end of the round, I'm thinking, no matter what, I'm not going into that battle.
Josh, can I talk to you?
You got 4 seconds.
Vote for me, okay?
Go ahead. Okay.
We have the elimination results. This is the final round. The player eliminated can expose votes if they choose.
The player eliminated is
Sequester, bye. Your platter looking real empty. So let me just, let me just fill it up real quick. Just real quick. Because all season, nobody had an LOS, you know what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
And I got one. So let me just bring it up. Because my goal, y'all, one of my goals was to play an LOS successfully, okay? And I feel like in my soul, this is gonna be the one, okay? This is gonna be the one. And I got other stuff up my sleeve because it's gonna be one of you two. And I just wanna say, if you choose me, it is the most coward move ever. And the jury is watching if you drag me. So, it's your choice. If you wanna choose a winning move, it's going against each other.
This LOS was played successfully.
Let's go! Let's go! I'm ready. Let's go.
the player with the next highest amount of votes is Jacob.
First off, Muna, congratulations on a
Thank you.
successful LOS play. I think the pitch that you just gave me and Natalie, it was good. It's hard for me to conceptualize how choosing you for a battle match is a cowardly decision, just because we see their reaction to you time and time again. We see where the votes are going if anyone is against you in the final two. And like in my mind, it only seems right to pick you. I know you have the twist you told me about, but I feel like the only reason I wouldn't pick you is because like what you just said shook me or scared me.
It didn't scare you, Jacob.
Huh?
It didn't scare you. What I will say, can I please say my two
Yeah,
piece?
1000%.
Is, look, you acknowledge game moves. And this is a jury of sharks. These are juries, every single one of them. They didn't get out of this game because of their social game, because of their strategy game. They got out of this game because they risked it all to play and make moves. And right now, I feel like I'm the only one really making moves here. And everybody else is playing scared. Everybody else is playing safe and scared. And if you pick me here, you're just adding to that. What we all should be striving for is to be in the final two with the best. That's what season 4 should be about. The best against the best. That's what season 4, and if you don't feel that, that's not because of me. Why should that be because of me?
I think you have been playing an amazing game. I would say multiple people in this game has made moves. I think me and Natalie have worked closely together to do a lot of things in this game. Me and Spencer has as well. And so I think, honestly, the picking, I feel like it's all like most, not all, but most powerful players.
That's what you say, but listen, I was in jury and they think otherwise. So it is what it is.
Well, Muna, I'm picking you.
Okay.
She's got the advantage.
Let's go.
Use it.
I don't have it.
You had me, Muna. Good bluff. Good
Thank
bluff.
you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I'm feeling powerful. I'm feeling like from the moment that I came into this house, I had one mission, and that is to play bold, that is to play bright, and I did from the moment I started to the moment I am here right now. And I'm excited because guess who I'm against? I'm against the very person who I wanted to be against my last battle match when I was voted out. And here we are. So game is on, the game's still going until I'm told I am out, and we're fighting until we can't fight no more. So let's go, let's do this, yes.
I feel like I had to do what I had to do, and Muna has won 2 comps, I've won 2 comps. So I feel like it'll be 2 equal battles, and we'll just see where we go from here.
This battle match is called Puzzle Me. Both players will start by racing to organize a 4-tier display. They must color code each bowl according to the key at the top. Once they have color coded each bowl correctly, they will collect 2 letters from each bowl. When they have all 8 letters, it's then a race to unscramble the word manifest. First player to solve the word scramble wins, and returns to the final 5 of the game.
I get to walk up in there and see, oh, we in a puzzle. Like, okay, we're gonna have a good time because I know this is my strength. This is where I love to use words. I love to scramble words. I love to switch up words as a poet. And so I was really excited to take part in this.
I knew I could easily get the things to match because I have such long arms, and so it could be less like da 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 da. But the spelling part, I was like, Muna is a poet, she writes poetry, she performs poetry.
hijab wearing Muslim women. We are here, y'all. We are here. We're not here just to take up space. We're here to kill it.
We know what's up. And in my mind, if you want something done right, you honestly just have to do it yourself. And so me choosing Muna was, in that moment, doing that and saying, hey, let's put it into this. You know, we've been going after each other enough in this game, and one of us have to go this round, so let's make the most of it. I was like, I don't even know what the hell this is. I put an F at the beginning, but I was like, I don't think an F can ever be in the middle of a word. I think an F only has to be at the beginning of a word.
My last battle match, it was in connection to, Sequester's sponsor. And I was thinking, you know when like medical terms are like the most like bizarre long terms and you don't know what it is where this even came from? I knew F couldn't be in the beginning, so I put F in the middle. Meta finds. Just meta finds. Meta finds. I'd be like, that's kind of like manifest.
I was just like looking at my words like, duh, and then I got it.
As I slowly was trying to come into the word that was manifest, I think I was one ball switch away.
Check. Oh, wow.
What's the word?
Manifest.
Jacob beat me to it. Jacob beat me to the word manifest. And y'all, when the word was manifest, I said, not this word. Out of everything, why this word? But at the same time, it gave me peace. It gave me peace because the word reminded me that in a way that I did exactly what I came here to do. So freaking close.
Wow. Wow.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I gave it my all. And there was a lot of roller coasters, a lot of ups and downs during this journey, but I think I grew a lot during this experience, and I'm so thankful for this experience. And your girl is the only one who's played it successful and only LOS. So at the end of the day, y'all, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I gave it my all, and that's all that matters.
Do you think you're ready for the spotlight? In the competition, I'll take you on right. Stay in your position if you like fight. Here in this division, we don't sleep at night. Do you think you're ready for the spotlight? In the competition, I'll take you on right. Stay in your position if you like fight. Here in this division, we don't sleep at night. Do you think you're ready for the spotlight?